welcome! Recently, 2 trailers have been released for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, as well as several leaked posters, leaked McDonald's toys, a scene from the movie titled Mushroom Kingdom, and many more. However, today we're not focusing on the movie, but instead on a game which was supposed to be released long ago in the late 1990s. When Nintendo made the Nintendo 64, they wanted a disc-based add-on. You see, it was meant to be revolutionary. All of the big games were going to be released on it. Zelda 64, which would later be known as Ocarina of Time, Kirby 64, Earthbound 3, and, of course, the long-awaited for Super Mario 64 2. The last disc-based add-on had many drawbacks. So you see, the N64 debunked, and so did Super Mario 64 2, sadly enough. But if it was released, it would have included Luigi. There was also going to be a 2-player mode, something that the original Mario 64 lacked. And you see, it also would have included Yoshi. I mean, he was in the first game, but he was basically just a cameo. There was also artwork released. It depicted Mario and Luigi in what looks to be the Rainbow Ride course from Super Mario 64, riding on one of the flying carpets. I know it's weird. But wait, the story doesn't end there, even though it bombed. Later, a demo titled Super Mario 128 was released to demonstrate the capabilities of the GameCube. It depicted Mario and a bunch of different other Marios running around this giant weird plate that has Mario on it, like picking up blocks to reveal other Marios until they're 128, and then they roll each other around until they're all dumped off. Later, aspects of the demo were used in later games, such as Pikmin. I'm not even kidding. Now then, let's take a look at the graphics and sound of Animal Forest to get a feel of what Super Mario 64 2 might have been like. You see, Animal Forest is actually the original Animal Crossing. It was originally titled Animal Forest. The graphics, and sound for that matter, of Super Mario 64 2, that name is so long, could have been similar to Animal Forest. And of course, it would have been a lot like the original, of course. Now then, let's talk about Super Smash Bros. Melee, the second Smash Bros. Game. The Super Smash Bros. Series almost always takes things from other series, like stages and music, and kind of remixes them into something new for the game. In Adventure Mode of Super Smash Bros. Melee, players traverse through various stages, and the very first one, of course, is the Mushroom Kingdom. Basically what's a Super Mario Bros. Stage in Super Smash Bros. It's really amazing. And then after that, they have a boss battle on Princess Peach's castle's rooftop. And I personally believe that this stage is ripped directly from Super Mario 64 2. Now, I know it's a side-scroller, but you could have explored this place, like maybe not in the side-scroller element, but in 3D. So, the sequel to Super Mario 64 would lie in ruin. However, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, a Super Mario Bros. Movie will be released next year, as well as a sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which was one of Nintendo's biggest video game hits. But what does any of this have to do with the sequel to Super Mario 64, you may ask? Well, I think that it would be smart of Nintendo to release the Super Mario Bros. Movie, then the long-awaited sequel to Super Mario 64, along with the long-awaited sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I wouldn't be surprised if it will be released May 8th. You hear that, Nintendo? May 8th! Now let's look at an example I made on what the game might look like if it's released this year, on May 8th. So that's it for today's video. God bless y'all and have a great day.
Well, that was sure fun. I had a great time.